Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello, everybody. It's super early where I'm at, so I don't know what time you're gonna see this. Welcome to my new channel, learning how to lol. Yeah, it's a play on words. LAWL. If you look it up, it's slang for lol, right? Laugh out loud. Because I like to joke, I like to have fun. But I also like to try and study up on the law, whether it's constitutional law, like state law, right? Like little itty bitty jurisdictions here. Like I just moved from one state to another, and I'm on the border of a third state as well. So I have to learn lots of different laws because things are different, and it's crazy how different things are, but how similar everything is, because everything falls under the same constitutional law, right? But that's the whole point and purpose of this is I like to learn. I like to argue. I learn by arguing. I play devil's advocate, right? Like even if I agree with you 100%, I'm gonna tease you as if I'm an opponent, or excuse me, I'm gonna tease you like on the opposing side, right? Because I want to know what you would do if you were ever presented with a scenario, right? Like, because I know what I would do. And based off of what you say, I might either stick with what I'm going to do, I might amend what I was going to do, or I might be like, oh, wow, I never even thought about that. That's what I'm going to do, right? So that's what I'm here for because I want to learn. I'm looking for more open-minded people who will look at something and not just be so closed-minded, right? Like, for instance, on my main account, learning how to lol. Um, I have a broken thumb right now, so that's supposed to be my gaming channel. That's supposed to be my non-work channel, but it's officially like my unofficial work channel right now. So I'm gonna fix that though. But I apologize if this video goes long. It's just this is my first video for this account. I'm just trying to let you know the whole backstory of my name. But again, learning how to lol, LAWL, this account. I want to learn about laws. I want to learn about statutes. I've been getting blasted by YouTube and TikTok and all kinds of media on TV about like police brutalities and just people do not understand their basic rights, their fundamental rights, their God-given rights. They don't understand anything really. They just let people walk all over them and violate their rights. So I'm trying to raise awareness because if something were to happen around me, like I at least have enough general knowledge to where I can get me and those around me out of trouble. However, I've seen in plenty of scenarios where that's not the case, right? Like I'm learn the law, protect yourself. It is your duty, it is your right as a citizen to make sure that you know enough about the law to keep yourself out of trouble. That's your responsibility, like point blank. That being said, I don't know where you come from. I don't know how you were raised. I don't know what privileges you've been afforded in life. So you might not know how to read. You might not know how to write. You might barely understand the English language because you come from a different country, but you speak seven other languages. You know, like I don't know who you are personally, but if you have an issue, right, and we can talk about it in a peaceful manner, that's what this channel is basically for, right? Like we'll talk about regulations, laws, we'll talk about statutes, we'll talk about cases that you're like, hey, well, is this legal? Is this not legal? Like, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a legal aid or anything. Like, I just like to learn. I'll give you more about my backstory later, at a different time maybe, because there's a lot. But I think that this is going to be a cool little platform to learn. But that being said, there are going to be some rules. Okay, so this goes for everybody. No picking on anyone else, right? I've got some pictures here. I've been getting friggin' on my other account. It woke me up, right? Text since I think it was like 5:22. That's when it started. Um, these guys want to argue with me about some other guy's account, so that's another reason why I created this, is so that I can make a video arguing my side without all the text. Forget that. That being said, I'm sorry. That was a long breath. No picking on anyone, okay? Be nice, be kind. You do not know someone else's scenario. You don't know what living situation they're in, so don't assume. Just be nice, okay? No making fun of other people's races or religions. It's not allowed by the Constitution. It's not allowed by me, my family. Like, when I was growing up, it's not allowed by me or my family now that I have a family, okay? So while you were here, you were basically an extension of my family. Like, you're like one of them cousins that I don't get to ever see unless it's a family barbecue, you know. But yeah, okay, be nice, treat everyone like family. No, don't treat every no, okay, scratch that. No, yeah, I know some of you beat each other, okay? No, so none of that. I'm sorry, okay. Let me think. Sorry. I'm trying to make you laugh. I'm trying to make you stay here, right? Because, like I said, I'm sorry if the video goes a little long. This is the first video, so you're probably going to end up swiping away, anyways. But do me a favor, like the video, share it if you can. Whatever you got to do to help me promote the video, right? Even if it's just something as simple as leave a comment saying how goofy I look in my gray hat, right? Because that will boost the metrics for the video, and it'll let TikTok know, hey, maybe we should push this in front of someone else, okay? But that being said, I am going to be talking about a lot of legal issues and laws and statutes. Like I said, I keep bringing this up because I want you guys to understand that I'm trying to learn. I want you guys to learn. So let's do this together, okay? Like, share the videos, share them with people who you know don't understand the law, or you think that they were violated in this, right? Like, let's go look up some case laws, maybe, right? Like, let's do it. I don't care. Like, when I'm not working, when I'm not with my daughter and I have my spare time, like, this is basically what I do anyways. Like, I look up case laws, and when I'm not doing that, I'm like on ancestry.com, because oh man, that's been some fun. This last month has been a roller coaster, right? Like, learning where I come from, like actually learning where I come from, like not just seeing like pictures on the wall and like, oh hey, that's your great grandpa, that's your great 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 great, right? Like, no, like I actually like have been going through like, oh man, it's so cool. But thank you for my long-winded explanation. I'm out here in the shed because I was out on the porch trying to do this, because I have a deep voice. I tend to get a little loud. I was assaulted by my neighbor's cat. She loves me, and she every chance she gets, she tries to assault me. But I'm allergic to cats, and I didn't take any allergy meds this morning, so that's why I'm hiding in the shed. So for all you thinking, oh, who's this weirdo? No, I have my reasons. Okay, I have my reasons. One more minute of your time, okay? The next video is going to be, let me think what's... I don't know what it's going to be. A lot has happened recently in a very, very short amount of time. I recently had my employer steal my personal identification, lots of it. They stole bank account information from me. They actually stole money from my bank account, right? And then my employer's been stealing tips. Like, my employer's been doing a lot of janky shit. They falsified documents, putting violations on me and my account that could possibly get me fired, and then they wouldn't let me submit my evidence showing that I didn't do what they said I did. I've got dozens of hours of video that I still got to go through for that stuff. But there's that, right? Just that's some of the stuff. Like I said, I might have forgotten some other stuff. But let's see what else is there. My wife Susie, she recently had something happen to her at a major outlet that I'm trying to get resolved, but they don't think it's a major issue. So I'll make that, when I make that video, I'll ask you guys for your opinion. I'll do a little poll and we'll see what you think. You can let me know in the comments, or you can answer in the poll, however you want to do it. And then what's the other instance? Oh yeah, like I said, I have a couple videos where people have just been blasting me because I'm playing devil's advocate. So there's a lot of pictures where, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, or you don't understand this, or you don't know, right? Just a lot of accusations, right? A lot of name calling in the chat, right? So a lot of people making statements with zero factual basis behind. It's just, opinion, not fact, right? So that's basically why I like to argue, because you can have your opinion, I have my opinion. However, I like to back up my opinions with fact, right? If I can't fact check on the spot, we're going to look it up together, so that way we can see who's right or wrong, right? Because that's the whole point and purpose of having a civilized conversation, right? Like, we can debate like two human beings without devolving into, little poo throwing simians, like, use your words, people, right? That being said, I am a full supporter of your Second Amendment rights. So if you have to defend yourself, do it. Just make sure you do it legally, okay? But I will cut this video. Oh my god, it's almost 10 minutes. So thank you for watching. I will talk to you later. New video incoming. If you want to leave me a DM saying let's talk about this, do it. Shoot me a DM. But I'll let you go. Thank you.